So, you've probably seen the low cortisol meme before, where it's like people with this chart that says low cortisol and they're like dancing, not caring, getting expelled from school, I don't know, doing crazy stuff, and they're like happy and they look stupid and retarded. And you're like, well, I guess I also want low cortisol, but not like that. Like, how do I get low cortisol without not caring about anything? Because you should still care about stuff, right? Like, if your car breaks, you shouldn't be like dancing over it laughing, right? You should be disappointed, but not like depressed. So in this video, I'm gonna be telling you what I've learned over some time, from self-improvement, working out, deep research, life optimization, how you can actually really lower your cortisol, right? So first, I'm going to talk about the mindset you need to have, right? I have a YouTube video on how to not care. I'll just put it right here so you can see. And I'm going to give you two main ideas from it. So when there's a bad thing that happens, like maybe you do horrible on a test or something at school, you have to remind yourself that it's not as bad as it seems, right? Maybe you think it's the end of the world, you failed a test, or you broke your car, or you broke up with someone, right? Most of the time, these things aren't as bad as it seems it is. Maybe if your house burnt down, then yeah. But if it's like smaller things, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. And also, you have to ask yourself, well, what can I do to fix it? If you failed a test, it's like, well, okay, too bad. You can't go back in time. So what are you gonna do? Well, you can talk to the teacher, maybe try to take it again, or just do really good on the next tests, right? Or just not worry about it, or fix it. If your car broke down, what can you do? You can try to fix it, or buy another car, or sell it. Stop worrying. Stop being angry at yourself for maybe driving bad, right? Like, if you did this one mistake while driving, stop thinking about it, okay? It's not gonna fix it. Think, how can I actively fix it? If you suck at driving, then yeah, you should probably become better at driving. But if it's just one mistake you made, don't make it again, and stop thinking about it. Another thing is having quality sleep. I don't know why, but people are really proud of getting 2 hours of sleep. I used to have this friend who would get like 3 hours of sleep, and he was flexing on everybody. He's like, bro, I stayed up till 3 a.m. playing PC games, and then I went to bed, and I woke up at 6 for school. It's like, dude, no one cares. You're not impressive for getting 3 hours of sleep. And he was like that the entire week. It's like, dude, you're an idiot. And he'd get sick like every 2 weeks for a reason, because he wouldn't get any sleep. And it's like, well, it's your fault. But he's getting more sleep now. Maybe he's getting like 6 hours of sleep, so improvement. So you want to get 9 hours of sleep, and it has to be quality sleep, right? It can't just be you're scrolling on your phone, then you go to bed, and then you wake up at 1 a.m., and then you go pee, then you scroll as you're in the bathroom, and then you go back to bed. No, that's not quality sleep. That's garbage. You have to get quality sleep. Dim your lights an hour before going to bed. Don't eat. Don't do high intense activities. Don't do anything that gives you high dopamine or dopamine spikes, anything like that. Don't eat alcohol, workout, dim the lights, do a cold shower, do stretching, meditating, praying, journaling, that type of stuff. 9 hours of quality sleep. Also, your diet. You want to have a good diet. Most people think they have a good diet. Well, they don't, right? Even my mom thinks we're on a really good diet. She's on a really good diet. It's good, but it's not extremely good. She thinks it's really good. Like, mom, is the food we're buying from like a farm that's never been in contact with pesticides or like garbage? It's like, no, not pesticides, but like random chemicals. It's like, no, so it's not optimal. You can't get 100% beautiful ideal diet. You can't, right? Your food, it's like, if you even if you buy the healthiest steak, it's still gonna, maybe the cows weren't grass fed for like a few months, right? So, but what type of diet can you have? Well, you shouldn't take protein powders. You shouldn't take protein bars. You shouldn't be drinking soy milk, plant milk, these things. What should you be on? You should be on an animal-based diet. So you should drink real milk, A2 milk. You should be eating stuff like yogurt, meat, chicken, more meat, ground meats like ground beef, and then like fruits. And you don't need vegetables, but if you want, you could go on vegetables and cheese, this type of stuff. This is the ideal animal-based diet. Check out Paul Saladino if you want to see more on this and know what's a better animal-based diet. Also, you want to socialize. If you go to school and you don't have any friends, and you get home from school and you don't have any friends near you, and then you're online and you're not interacting with humans, then you're cooked. You want to socialize. Humans are social animals. We were made to be in tribes of like, I don't even know, but like small tribes. So if you're alone, it's not healthy. You weren't designed this way. You're alone. This is horrible. So even if you don't have friends at school, maybe like kids at your school are kind of retarded, and that's fine, but try to make friends at the gym or on self-improvement or whatever. So you need friends, and you should socialize. And also, you have to do things. If you want to have low cortisol, I don't know if this affects it directly, but this makes you happy, is do things you like. Okay? So what this means is do things you're passionate about, or that you find fun to do, or you have a hobby. For example, let's see if I can lean back. Oh, without falling. Optimal sitting position. So for example, if you like to eat sugar, don't eat it, obviously, because it's not healthy for you. If you like to drink Red Bull, don't drink it. If you like to play video games or fap, don't do it, because it's not good for you. But if you like to, I don't know, play a sport, go for it, play it. If you like to do, I love street lifting. I'm extremely passionate about it, and I do it 6 days a week, and I love it. So do something you like. Maybe you like to do carpentry or running. You can try running. It actually raises cortisol, running, long term, like running a lot. But if you like it, you can do it. You can do many things. Do a sport you like, or an activity you like. And you also should do physical exercise. So try to get tired every day, right? So like, you want to be physically, when you go to bed, you want to be tired. You want to be like, this feels so good because I'm so exhausted from today. You should be active like that every day. I'll admit I'm not like that during the week because of school, but if you are able to be that active, go for it. Also, be in nature. This is kind of relaxed. It sounds nice. It's relaxing where I'm at, although it's really cloudy, so there's no sunlight. Well, there is, but you can't see it because of the clouds, right? So go outside, touch grass, go in nature, go in the woods or something. Take a nature bath. This means go into like a forest or something for like 30 minutes and go walking around. It's really nice. It's good, great for your mental health, and it lowers cortisol. And now that you're outside, go for a walk. Go for a walk outside. Ideally before your workout, because this makes you perform better when you work out, but it can be whenever. It can be in the morning, barefoot. I'm wearing sandals, barefoot, well, with socks, barefoot. Ideally barefoot in the morning, and yeah, maybe before going to bed you can see the sunset. That would be really nice. And also, talking about sun, you want to get sunlight on your skin 30 minutes a week, or 30 minutes 3 times a week. What this means is take your shirt off, because you get more sunlight onto your body, and this actually lowers testosterone a lot, but it's also really good for mental health and stuff. And also, if you're able to, take your pants off so you can sun your balls, right? Because this actually is like the big, this is better than getting sunlight on your upper body, because this raises testosterone so much. I'm not able to, because then my family's gonna see me and think I'm a freak for that. But if you're able to, go for it. And it's really good to get sunlight on your body. If it's cloudy, like it is for me, then just do it for an hour instead of 30 minutes. And also, something extremely important that you can't be forgetting is you need God. Okay, so you need to have a religion, and you can't just be pulling up to the nearest church or mosque or religious center or whatever, thinking that, oh well, since I now believe in this one God or this polytheistic religion, then I now have a religion and it's fine. I crossed it out off the checklist. I have this checklist. I crossed it off. Okay, bro. I have low cortisol. No. You have to find God, right? You can't just be pulling up to church or looking up on Google, God, and then saying, okay, dear God, lower my cortisol, please. You can't do that, bro. You have to go to, like, church and, like, actually establish a relationship with God. Okay? So, yeah. You need God. Let's recap. You need the right mindset. So you have to think, this isn't as bad as it seems. What can I do to fix it? I need to get 9 hours of quality sleep. I need a animal-based diet. I need to socialize. Do what I like that's not degenerate, so like a fun hobby or sport or activity. Go in nature, walk outside every day. Get sunlight 30 minutes, 3 times a week. 30, not 3. And you have to believe in God. Also, something that can help you lower cortisol is my Spotify playlist on low cortisol. I'll put it right here so you can see and check it out. See you guys.